Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you get a chance to finish the case studies? You pay any
I
difficulties?
did. I was doing actually. I was late. The office was late. Traffic for me to reach you. I was late, but I tried to complete the part of it. But I wanted to show whether it's correct or not. The command line, whatever I typed is right. I had a doubt. I mean, for the
Okay,
first
fine.
case to the one, I didn't run the. I completed, but I didn't run that mapping. The second one I'll finish tomorrow. I'll show it tomorrow. Today. Actually, in my office, they asked me to start testing the Abinitio work. I mean, plans sets. I was doing so, testing it.
Okay.
In one case, I mean, in most I'm not able to connect to wherever the target is a table. I'm not able to connect. Can you show me, I mean, discuss about database connection in Abinitio, how it happens? Connectivity is given how here.
Okay, we'll
DML.
talk about it.
Hmm.
And uh, can you please show your screen so that we can see what you've done with the generate records?
Yeah, 1 second.
I'll make that center.
Okay. So, can I minimize this? I completed here inside the generate records. I have the parameters. I had typed this, but I have a doubt whether this whatever I did is correct or not. I typed whatever you could. I mean, from looking on the screen, in the command line, I typed this. And then ports, I have given the ports. Is it correct? Ports is correct.
You can check it by yourself. Did you validated it?
Oh, 99. No. 1 second.
You
I
can just
didn't.
validate the DML itself. Correct.
Yeah, yes.
In port
DML.
section,
Yeah,
if you
that
want to
I
put,
validated. I think I validated this. It showed me the, yeah. It was okay. This was okay,
then
I know, but
this means that box is okay. You don't need to worry about it.
then how
And
about this one? Parameters, command line.
okay, is this the one in the case study that I have given, or you are trying for the example one, whatever we discussed in the session?
This is the, I think in the screen you sent me that. Oh, I didn't understand properly. I think the mail you said send me this column, these ports, right? Then in the screen, I think you asked me to add some command line condition here. In the command line, you wanted to add these lines, right? So sequential columns, sequential ID minus minimum.
Second one.
I didn't
This
understand.
command line, listen to me. This command line, whatever you are adding, it is not common for everything. Okay, we have some tags that needs to be added according to the requirement. If you want to customize the graph, then you have to use some of these tags so that your data can be customized. Okay, it is not like what I have, since I asked you to do, you have to add everything.
I didn't understand this. That's the reason. No, I didn't understand the question properly. I think. Customizing
Okay,
it, I didn't understand. I think that's the reason.
okay. First, what you can do is, you don't need to do this. Just
Come on.
uh, copy everything into a notepad file and delete the command line.
Hmm. Can
Okay.
apply okay?
Yeah, yes. Now, tell me what is the purpose of the generate records component? So why do we use it?
Uh, it will automatically generate records for testing purpose.
Okay. Perfectly correct. So how do we use the generate records component? First we will specify the ports information. What is the type of data that we want to generate? That you
Yes.
have given.
Yeah.
We are trying to generate customer data according to the DML that we have given, customer ID, customer date that you already given, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now go to the parameter screen. See like why it is showing us yellow color. So it is showing yellow color because you didn't give one required parameter, right?
Number of records. I can give this 10 or
Okay. How many records did I wanted you to generate? I have mentioned it in the email, I guess, right?
so I didn't know. Okay. That's okay. This laptop I can't open the email ID.
Email you cannot check.
I'm checking in my phone actually. I can't open my email in the laptop. This office laptop. 1 second. Case study 1 and 2. The customer starts from 120. 1 and 10. Okay. Oh, default value. Okay.
Leave those customizations. How many records did I want to generate? Did I mention any number?
No, you didn't. That is
Okay, then you can mention some 10 records. That is enough.
okay, 10.
Okay, now you can see that the yellow color has gone, right?
Yeah, yes.
So this is how you should approach a problem. So how, okay, first you decide which component should be used for the case study. Next, you have to give values or the required values for the parameters one by one such that you finish the component first. Then you should go for the next component. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, now go to the layout tab. Yep. So layout, I can see that you are propagating it from neighbors, but there is no value coming for it. Since generate records will be the first component, you should give the layout for this component, right?
Yeah, yes. So I had to
Now,
get the URL.
okay, so okay, now which layout are you gonna give? Are you gonna run the graph in the serial layout or parallel layout?
It is a serial. It is going to be a custom layout. No,
Yeah, we are going to create a serial file. We are going to
serial. Yeah.
run in serial layout. So how do you specify a serial layout?
Yeah, here the URL I have to give file. It is going to be a file, right? So file colon.
No, you don't need to give file always. That file specification is used only when you are giving the location of input file or output file.
Okay.
Okay, remember that.
Oh, okay.
Here
It is
you
going to
can
be
directly give the location.
it is a serial, right? So that is what we are using it.
Correct. Now click on apply. You can see that the yellow color in the layout has gone, right?
Yeah. Yes.
That means we have completed this component. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, click on OK now.
Now all yellow is gone.
Okay, now, so after this only you should get the trash component from the organizer. Before that, don't connect this flow. Okay,
I
if
should
you
not
connect
connect.
that flow,
Oh,
you should not connect it. If you connect it, you will get confused.
okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so go to the trash. Since you have already done, I'm not asking you to delete it. You can just check the trash component properties and parameters. Okay.
Yeah.
You can see that ports has been propagated from the neighbors, right?
Yeah. Value, yes.
And layout, layout also is propagated from the generate
Neighbor.
records.
Yeah. Okay.
And which component it was propagated from, that also you can see here.
Which component?
You can see that
Generate records. the component,
Yes.
right? Oh, okay.
It is saying that the layout is propagated from neighbors, but neighbors means both left side and right side, correct?
Yeah, yes.
So which side it has come from now?
Right now it's
Generator.
from the left side. Uh,
Yes. So we
okay.
can identify it like this. Okay.
Hmm.
Yes. Now click on OK and try to execute it. Okay. Done.
Yeah. I can see the records here only. Only the watcher I can see, right? I can't see the values at all. Using the watcher
Correct.
only I can just see that.
Correct. Now don't add a watcher. Uh, Now go back to the case study and read out the case study what I have asked you to do. Like read out the requirement completely and then we can approach the graph.
Customer ID starts from 120. So I
Okay.
have to.
So now you have to look into the customization options in generate records component so that we can achieve this proper result.
Okay.
And one more thing is, did I ask you to send the output to trash and view the file, or did I ask you to send the records to an output file? So let me check that one.
No, that you didn't say anything about the output file or trash. Generate test data for customer containing following, but you didn't say anything as trash. I myself told put it as a trash. Okay.
Okay. Grab an output file and send the records to into an output file.
Okay. So this is going to be an output file. Output file, sorry. Yeah.
Output space file.
I can remove this, right?
Yes.
Can delete this. So right now we have to customize this data as requirement for the requirement. We have to use command line here anyway to customize it.
Correct.
But we didn't have. This is the first time we didn't. You showed me that I didn't know how to do that. Command line.
Okay, okay, no problem, no problem. Don't worry. I can tell you again. So if you're not understanding something, then you can tell me at that point itself. I will repeat it for you.
Okay.
Okay. So if you're saying okay, I understood at that time, I will
No, I
think that
thought
you
bluntly. I thought that you told me to command line copy. I didn't understand actually. I was not. I thought I had to use those three. You gave me three sentences sequential. I mean, whatever I copy pasted, typed it there. That I thought I had to copy. You told me to all these should be come in the same line, not as a three lines. So I thought I had to copy the same thing there. Hmm.
So that is for that requirement. That is for that example that I have shown you. So this what happens, right? We have customizations available. We have to use it according to our requirement.
Oh, I
Okay.
thought that you're given me the same. I didn't. Okay. I thought both is the both same requirement. So.
No, no. Is it looking the same? The example which we check and the case study that I have given, is it looking the same to
No,
your
no,
mind?
it's not the same. That is different. That's why to minusing 35,000, 35,000, yeah, something like that.
Okay. And tell me one thing. Do you have the DML as the
Still,
same
one second, one second. Rashmi, phone mata Rahul mata
DML what you have given for the generate records?
DMS.
Yeah, that means posts. Yeah.
Yeah, this one.
So I have asked you to generate customer ID, customer name, location, order ID, order date, amount, greetings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fields.
Oh, sorry. I looked. Actually, oh, I didn't check the mail. I think I noted down something in the notebook. I did that one. Okay. I think I
So,
did it
so
wrong.
Swami, you need to properly check the email and you have to do the case study according to the requirement.
Okay, I'll do it again. Now I got it. I'll do it again. Checking the mail, and I'll show it to you tomorrow. I have got now. I think I got that using the example whatever you gave for the first one. I mean, just tell me once. A sequential. You have given me an example as sequential custody 35,000, 3,50,000 minus minimum. So I have to use this. I didn't understand that part. I just simply copy pasted it. So sequential custody minus.
Okay. We can do one thing. Let this DML be like this. Okay, we will try to customize this data, and then you can work on the case study which I have given you. Is it okay?
Customize the data, the one right now I have given. You want me to customize this
Yes.
data first. Later on I can use the whatever. Yeah, correct. We can do this
Later on
example
you can
right
do
now.
the.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Now, okay. Click on OK. Generate the data first, random data first, and then we will try to customize it. Okay. Now I want you to generate this data and create some data in the file. I don't need you to customize it. Just create some random records and create an output file called customer.dat.
Okay, so this one whatever I have said for input is correct, but it has to
So now,
be
so now you
output
have to connect it. Now you have to connect it.
connected, and I had to give it output should be going to be an output file customer.dat. Then slash customer.dat, right? Here. Then ports is going to be the same. No change the ports, right? That's all right. Anything else I have to do here? Apply.
Yes.
Okay.
Now tell me, why haven't we changed anything in the ports and layout?
Because it is going to be the neighbor, whatever we have, it is propagating from the neighbor port, and is going to show it up in the file.
Are you sure?
Use a file. We have to use a file here. Oh. Okay.
Do you want to change it?
Yes, I think we have to change it to input is a right file. Yes. Sorry, input is a right. No.
No, you're just confusing between the multiple options that you have learned. Now, what's the requirement is we have to create a customer.dat file with fields such as customer ID, name and something. So that particular record format is coming from the input. What I'm asking is whether we need to change the input record format that is coming from the input, or
No.
we need to maintain the same record format.
If we no, I think for right now in this case we no need to change anything, as it is just whatever we have in the input, we have to bring it into the output file, right?
Okay, so you understood, right? So you
Yes.
you need to be sure whether it is
Yeah.
correct. Good. That's how you understand and then you proceed in the graph, right?
Yeah. Yes. So this is what.
Since there is, yeah, one second, let me complete. Since there is use file option, you should not go for it. First you should think like whether we really need to go for the use file option.
Okay.
What I am doing here, whether I need to really change the record format or we need to maintain the record format here. Now answer me the question, whether we need to maintain or change it.
I have to maintain the record format here.
Yes. So now click on the propagate from neighbors option.
Okay.
Previously it was there, right?
Yeah, now it's gone. Propagate through, I had to click it here. Why
Okay,
I'm not seeing
click on
the
the,
icon?
1 second, I will explain. Click on Access tab. Access tab. Now click on Ports. Again, Ports. Go to the Ports tab. Okay, we have clicked on the Propagate from Neighbors, correct?
Yeah.
And in the bottom, you can see Port in Graph. You see that option?
The bottom?
Port in Graph. Like in the middle, there is a text
Port
combo
in graph,
box,
yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you able to select it, that combo box?
No, it's not highlighted.
Okay. Okay. Now click on the second option. Use another port in graph. Yes. Now click on which port you want to use. You want to use generate records output, right?
Yeah.
So go to the generate records and then click on out. Right side, yeah.
Oh.
Now it will give you. So this is how you use the second option.
Okay.
Now the reason why it is not coming is you have clicked on use file and then you have come back, right?
Oh, that's it's not showing. Okay.
So when it asks for you, do you want to use it in a file, you clicked on no. So it has deleted the information what it has saved. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
So that's why it is not coming automatically for me. If you want to get it again, you have to delete this file and then you have to recreate it file, and if you connect the flow again, that will come automatically. Okay. Now we have used the second option, like use another port in graph. This will be normally used when you want to use a particular component's output port here. Suppose think like you have 5 components in this graph. There is a join component somewhere here, and if you want to use the join component's output port here. So at that time you will click on the second option, use another port in graph. If you click on that, it will show you the list of components whatever we have in this graph. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. After that you can select whatever port you want to use.
Okay.
Okay. Now click on the apply button. Click on OK. So click on OK button. Now I want you to show like how the use another port in graph component works. Grab one more component from the organizer. Grab a reformat component.
And place it here.
You don't need to put it there. Okay. Do Control Z. Don't remove it, otherwise you will miss the flow. So, yeah.
Control C. Okay.
Control Z.
Control Z.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Now get the Control Z for undo.
Undo. Okay.
Whatever you have did previously, that will be removed.
Okay.
The graph will be given to its original state. Okay. Now go to the output file ports tab. Go to the second option. Use another port in the graph. No, not to the generate records.
Okay. The out option.
Please listen carefully what I am saying. Sorry. Go to the output file.
Now I have to go to.
Selected.
Yeah,
it is already selected. Go to the combo box in the middle.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you click on that, click on the list. Now it is showing 3 components, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And you see the reformat component.
Even if it didn't connect, also it is showing, right?
Yes, so it will show all the components in this particular graph.
Okay.
If you want to use any other components record format, you have to do like this. Do you understand
Okay.
this option?
Yeah, I understood.
Okay. Now close this. We were able to generate 10 customer data, 10 customer records according to the record format that we have given. Do you agree?
Yeah, 10 records, but I don't know, I preferred should be a Y, right? So it is showing, it's not showing Y. Preferred, default value is Y.
Correct. That default value will work whenever
It is
the
empty,
record,
null.
whenever the record is not assigning a value, the default value will work.
Okay, when it's null. Only the value
Yes.
default is okay.
Yes.
Hmm.
Since now the generate records is generating values, it is not assigning the default value.
Okay.
Correct?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Now keep this window open. Don't close it.
Okay.
You can click on the graph. You can minimize it. Now we want to customize the data. First, let us go with the default option. Okay.
Hmm.
So in the DML, go to the generate records DML record format. We have given default column default value as Y. Okay,
Hmm.
but it is not coming still in the data. Correct.
Hmm.
So to achieve that, go to the customization options in generate records. So we have the second parameter. If you do not know what is that parameter is used for, you can always check this in the help file, or there will be a little description that will be given to you once you click on any parameter. There is a middle space which is giving some description, right? Field
This one,
specific.
read only, ensure the parameters. This one?
No, not that one. In the middle one, type and description.
Yeah,
What is
uncoded
that?
string, field specific options.
Field specific options. Try to click on num records. It will show you some other thing. Try to click the first parameter.
Number of
Number
records
of
to generate.
So you
Okay.
can understand the usage of the parameter from here. Okay.
Okay.
Still, if you are not able to grab whatever you have learned, you can go to the help file and you can check it. So currently the help file is not enabled for you, right? Here.
Yeah. Yes.
So you can ask your administrator to enable your help file. Okay, that you
Yes.
can do it for
Tomorrow
you.
I'll ask him. Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Now we are going to use the customization options. So what are the customization options that we have discussed for generate records component? Do you remember that?
Customization options.
Yeah,
No.
what are the field specific options?
Default. No, I don't remember. You took. I don't remember you took customization option. I think I forgot it.
Okay, one second. I will tell you again, no problem.
Customize.
So the first one is sequential. So one
Yeah.
customization tag is sequential. So why it is used for? We have to use this when we want to create a field with values sequentially.
Okay.
Okay. So when you give the sequential tag, the data will be started from that value.
Oh,
Okay, this is
sequence.
one thing.
Oh.
And second thing is minimum.
Mm.
When you specify a minimum value, the data for that particular value will start from that value.
Okay.
And if you specify a maximum also, then the data for that value will be within those two values. Suppose you have a column called order number, and you want to limit the order number column between 1 and 10.
Hmm.
Now it will generate some random value, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to do that. You want to limit the values from 1 to 10.
Okay.
So in that case, you will be giving minimum value as 1 and maximum value as 10.
50. Okay.
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 So if you give 1 and 10, always the values will be generated is between 1 and 10.
Okay.
Do you understand minimum and maximum?
Yeah, I understood.
Okay. And we have one more thing called default.
Default. Oh.
So when you specify the default value, it will take the default value from the DML what we have given.
Okay.
Okay. So we have discussed 4 tags now, 4 specific options.
Yeah.
Sequential, minimum, maximum,
Default.
and then default. Okay. Do you have any doubt on these 4 options?
Sequential is from start from the, yeah, no. I'm clear.
I just want to be sure.
The sequential cust ID will start when we give any number on sequential field. With the sequential value, that field will start from the given number, right?
Yes,
35.
correct. Okay, minimum and maximum?
It have minimum value, should have a minimum value. Start from the minimum, and the maximum should have the value given, the maximum value for particular
Correct.
field.
Correct. And the other option, default?
Default will be when the default is given to a field, whatever value we have given in the default value in the port, that will be taken.
Okay, if you are not specifying the default value in the port, then it will give an error. Okay, so we just need to be careful while specifying the default tag.
Okay.
And if you are for the other tags also, suppose you are define the customer ID as a integer column or decimal column, and in the sequential tag you are giving value as A, just a character A, then it will throw an error because the record format is defined as integer column and you are trying a sequential value of strings. So that times also it will throw an error. So you understood the difference, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, now go to the ports one time. I'll tell you. We have cust ID, cust underscore name. Okay, other columns you have underscore.
Yes.
You give an underscore between cust and ID so that all the field names will be same.
Okay.